Good morning, students. Once again, today we are going to continue the same topic, goals of democracy. Students, as I have told you that democracy is a form of government which gives proper importance to every section, every individual of the society. So let's start. Let's see what are the goals of democracy, or you can say what are the objectives or aims of democracy. Why even in India, why we have adopted democratic form of government. The first goal is to solve all problems through discussion, persuasion and compromise. Persuasion means convince. Try to convince. So democracy, the first aim of democracy is to solve the disputes through discussion, through convince and through compromise. Means always in democracy, discussions, compromises are preferred for solving a problem. If there will be any dispute, then government should try to take proper discussion, to have a proper discussion between the parties so that a solution can be found out. There is no place for coercion, means dispute and violence in democracy. So dear students, in democracy there is no place for violence. Rights. It means only in democratic form of government, in democracy, discussions and compromise are important rather than violence. Democracy stands for gradual changes in the society, in the social, economic and political fields. So the second aim of democracy is to change the society in various aspects, like in social aspect, economic aspect and political aspects. It means political aspect means democracy believes that every individual should have power to cast one vote or to choose their own leaders. Economic means every person, every individual have the power to choose their occupation and to earn as per their capacity. Democracy tries to minimize the economic gap, means the gap between the rich section and the poor section. And social development means upliftment of the weaker section of the society so that they can also be a part of mainstream of our society. Democracy aims at social, economic and political equality. I have told you earlier, social equality means all the sections of society should be given proper importance, proper respect by everyone. Economic means man or woman, weaker section or the stronger section, everyone have equal opportunity to earn their livelihood, to earn the income. Political equality means any person, male, female, anyone can choose their leaders, can have the power to elect their leaders. Democracy maintains harmony and balance in the society. Harmony means cooperation, mutual understanding, and it aims to make a balance in the society. Yes, students, in our last class we have seen that how democracy makes a balance in the society by accepting the opinion of majority and giving proper importance and proper value, respect to the opinions of minority also. To root out authoritarianism and dictatorship. Students, authoritarianism means power. In democracy, if a person wants to show the power, if a person wants to dictate to the other people, if a person wants to rule out the people, democracy aims to minimize all these things. Means to root out means to end the authoritarianism and dictatorship. It always believe in discussion, it always believe in compromise rather than dictatorship. Don't think that in a democratic form of government you can dictate the people or you can rule out over the people. You can run the government with the mutual understanding or mutual consent of the people rather than on showing the power to people. Democracy inculcates the habit of obeying the rule. Obeying means following the rules and regulations of the state. Yes, students, it is very true that democracy develops a feeling among the people to follow the rules and regulations made by government. It helps in maintaining peace. It endeavors to solve problems of poverty, hunger, illiteracy and unemployment, the main cause of inequality in India. Students, democracy aims to remove these problems like poverty, illiteracy, unemployment, because these are the main causes of inequality. Inequality means one section of the society is in good position, whereas the other section of society is not in the good position, they are in very bad position. So democracy aims to remove this inequality either in the form of income or in the form of political or in the form of social inequality by solving these basic problems: problem of poverty, problem of hunger, problem of illiteracy, and problem of unemployment. Students, I have told you that in democracy the government aims to give proper importance to every individual, every person of the society. Government is trying to give them proper job opportunity, to educate them, to give them proper food facility, so that the inequality, the gap between the richer section and the poor section should be minimized. Probably the ultimate goal of democracy is the well-being of each individual. So this is the ultimate objective or goal of democracy as a distinct and significant human being. Yes, democracy aims for the well-being of each individual. It means democracy aims to uplift the level of every individual of the country as a distinct, significant human being. It means democracy aims to recognize them that they are human beings. They are not like animals. They are human beings and they desire to live a better life, a standard life. So these are the goals of democracy, students. Thank you. That's all for today's class.